welcome to the Bepuzzled channel. Today I will be showing you step-by-step instructions on how to put together the Bepuzzled original 3D crystal puzzle, the Clear Wolf. Unfortunately, the wolf is not like the Disney puzzles. It does not have numbers on the pieces. So what I will be doing is I will be showing you the piece, the front and the back, and you will have to match up the piece with what you have. And hopefully we will be able to get it together for you. Unfortunately, this is the easiest way I can think of doing it, so I'm sorry if it's a little hard to understand. Again, there's no numbers on these pieces, so let's get started. Okay, you noticed that there is some bigger pieces and smaller pieces. The bigger pieces will all be for the base. So we're going to make the base first. We're going to start with the top of it. The top has a little feet print on there. And there's the bottom. And next you're going to take this piece. Put it there. This piece is going to go next. Kind of has like a shield shape to it. Almost looks exactly like the other sides. Just a little different on the size of those parts. Next is going to be this piece. Right there. And this one goes here. You can see on the reflection what part is on this side, what's on the other side. There. This piece goes right here. And the last piece for a stand is this one. If you notice in comparison, all the stand pieces are way bigger than the other ones. So it should make it easier to figure out which one goes towards the base and which one goes towards the wolf. Next you're going to take the little screw here, then the bottom, screw it in. Not too tight because you could break it. And you see this little square right there. Also comes with this tiny little piece. And just kind of pushes into spot there. So that's the stand. Next we're going to move to the wolf. All the pieces for the wolf are smaller. It's going to start out at the back end of the wolf. So this is where the tail is. The tail gets attached to there. This is going to be your first piece. This one next. This one in, one out. And then a big hole right there, or big in right there. It's gonna go together like this. And we're gonna move to the next piece. Next piece has one that's kind of straight across right here. So one out, one in on that side, which is what you need right here and here. On the other side, kind of caves in together a little bit. One out, one in. I'll put it right here. with the part that was straight across onto the last piece. Next we're gonna take this back leg, the back left leg. It actually says RL on it, so I'm assuming it's saying rear left. So that actually kind of helps because it actually has some kind of indication on it what it is. Next we're gonna have this piece. It has kind of an indent on this side for where the leg is supposed to fit in, and this for the other side where the next leg goes on. It also has an indent here and one that goes out over here. The indent goes on this side here. It fits just like that. We're going to take this one, and it says RR, right rear, for the right rear leg. I think it's set in there. Next is this piece. It has a straight across here, one out, one in. You flip it over, kind of is coming in a little bit, one out, one in. And the part that's going in a bit is going to fit with the last piece, just like that. You're going to take this piece right here, it's almost straight across, one out, one in, and one in, and then one out on the other side. You're going to want to take the other side here with the one that's out and the one that's in, and goes right there for the next piece. I'm going to take this one almost straight across, one in and one out. You flip it to the other side, same thing. So one out, one in, slightly smaller. The one that's a little wider to space is going to be the one that connects to the last piece, just like that. And next is going to be this piece. It's almost straight across here too. So one out, one in. You flip it, it's one in and one out. You're going to want to take the side that's the smaller piece, or smaller side of it, and that is going to connect to the last piece. You're going to take this piece next. This big half, one in, one out, and then a shorter half that are both in. You're going to take the one in and one out, connect it to the last piece. I'm going to have this piece with two that are out, and on the other side it has one out and one in. You're going to take the two that are out, connected to the last piece. Okay, the next one has a shorter side with two in. This one here, one here. You flip it over, it's kind of on one side. So one in and one out. You're going to take the one in and one out and connect it to the last piece. Okay, next piece is another one that's kind of like half of it is one in and one out. You flip it over and it has two out. You're going to take the two out, connect it to the last piece. The next one is really close together, so it's a little harder to tell, but this is an out and an out. You flip it, and then there's an in, then an out. You're going to take the in and an out and put it on the last piece. The next piece is going to be the leg here. So this one says FL on it, front left. It's going to go right there. Then you're going to take this piece. It has two out. You flip it, it has two in. You're going to take the two in and connect it to the last piece. And it also has indent for the next leg. So you're going to take the next leg. It says FR on it, right there. You connect it to the front right. Like that. And here's the next piece. It has 2 ins on one side, 1 in, 1 out. You're going to take the 2 ins connected to the last piece. Here's the next piece. It has 1 out, 1 in. On the other side, it has 1 in and 1 out. This one, the in and out, goes next. It kind of angles up. You can see it starting to angle up. The part that angles up is on the down side of it, if that makes sense. See how it kind of angles up towards this way? You want the angle going down. Right, so the next piece has 1 out and 1 in. Go flip it over. It kind of curves in a little bit here, so this one's out and this one's in as well. That is the side that you're going to take and put connecting to the last piece. And I'm going to take this piece next. It's kind of a little flat on this side, so indent there, indent there, and one that goes out there. And then on the other side, it's flat, has an one that goes in and one that comes out. You're going to take the one that comes in and comes out, and that one connects to the last piece. Okay, next piece is going to be the face of the wolf, the top part of the head. It's going to go right in that little slot at the top here. And next is the chest piece of the wolf. It has these little things going out here, and then 1 out, 1 in on that side. Like it gets connected there. And next is the stick, the big stick. It goes through on this end and then gets screwed into place. Again, not too tight because you do not want to break it, because too tight means you might strip it or break the piece itself, because it is plastic, so you don't want to break it. You take the 2 little holes right here, they're going in, line them up with these 2, they're coming out. And that is the neck, the wolf. And lastly, we are going to take the tail and connect it to the end over here. It just kind of slides into place, just like that. And there we go. And that is the wolf. So here's the base. Has the little hole right there on the back foot to go into that spot there, so it kind of holds its place on the little rock. And that's what it looks like when you complete it. So hopefully it's able to help. With this one, they are a little difficult to explain how to put them together. I am sorry if it's a little hard to understand. Hopefully it helps some of you out. I got this as a request to do it, so hopefully I help them out with this one. If you have any suggestions of what I should put together next time, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.